Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being a part of this segment. So today we will be talking about three funnels. Okay, three funnels to help you scale six figures online. Yeah, I know, whole idea behind six figures, right? But just before I go into today's training, my name is Teecee. I'm a launch and sales funnel strategist. I'm also an online business manager to women entrepreneurs. So, I'm very passionate about helping women create that consistent income, leveraging systems, funnels, and automation. This is going to be very easy. Okay, so you want to, as much as possible, participate. Okay, you want to participate. You want to ask all of your questions because that's basically what we are going to be trashing today. I want to help you figure out how you can make money, what you need to do, how this money is coming in, and how you can grow and scale that six-figure business, okay, online. It's very possible. It's very easy. You just need to know how, okay? And that's basically what we will be trashing today. So like I said earlier, you want to be very comfortable and you want to ask all of your questions, okay? Make it as interactive as possible. So I love to do this whole housekeeping reminders, okay? So don't turn on your cameras until I'm done with the training, just so that we are actively participating in the chat. Drop all of your questions, okay, in the chat, and I'll do well to respond to all of them in due time, right? Let's stay active in the chat. I love, all of the activities in the chat, and also be on the lookout, right? You would definitely get a 1-minute quiz to help you figure out if you're ready for that launch, right? I know, trust me, we're all looking out to making so much money. And if there's any secret of consistent income, that, trust me, every six-figure expert, coach, consultant, product-based business, you would always hear this, right? Keep launching. Okay, now you can go hard, you can go soft, but you want to keep pushing out those amazing offers to your audience so you get them all excited, okay? And then the money keep rolling in. That's basically what I'm about. All right. Okay, so for this workshop, what we're going to be doing is in 4 segments, all right? We're going to be talking about what a sales funnel is. Trust me, you'll be shocked as to know that whatever you're thinking about is actually not what a sales funnel is. And I'm also going to be trashing why you need one to scale your business online. I'm sure you don't know this, but there are important components, right, that you literally need to be very aware of to get your sales funnel working for you. I'm talking about that. I'm literally going to trashing that out so you know what to look out for, what to put in place to get that consistent income rolling in. All right. We're also going to be talking about, like I said, 3 funnels. So there's a twist to this, right? I'm going to be talking about a funnel that e-commerce businesses should, as much as possible, tap into. I'm also going to be touching about funnels that service-based business. So no one is left behind, okay? And you should be able to, like, literally, these are the funnels that you need ASAP in your business. So if you don't have it, you want to, as much as possible, implement it, like, have it, okay? Create it so you're able to scale to that 6-figure online. And as much as possible, I'm also going to be sharing with you recommended tools. So I always have this. Sometimes, I have people say to me, Teecee, you have your trainings and you're not dishing out all of them tools. Trust me, there's so many, but I'm going to break it down for you and I'm going to streamline these tools for you so that you're able to figure out the best tools that you can start researching on, so you're able to pick that one unique tool that would help you basically sell out on all of your offers. Not kidding, you're very serious here. Okay, so I said earlier, my name is Teecee. I have almost 9 years experience in business, sales, marketing. I'm very passionate about systems, automation because it literally changed my life, right? If you don't know this, right, I literally had my first six-figure year last year, and I then realized that it's really not as difficult as they say it is. It's just you understanding the tricks, and that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So take out the notepad, your pen, all of those good stuff, and start taking notes, okay? I'm not sure if you're going to get this replay, but hopefully, sure, I don't know. But you want to take that note and you want to leverage on this workshop to ask all of your questions, okay? That is very important. So now, talking about sales funnel. What did you hear about sales funnel? So if you have a sales funnel, drop one in the chat. If you're like, Teecee, what's a sales funnel? Drop two. I'm checking, okay, and I want to know what you're thinking. So I see you're dropping it. Okay, that's fine. So here's the thing. Sometimes we call or we say, hey, Teecee, I get people reaching out to me and says to me, Teecee, I need a sales funnel. And I'm like, what do you need your sales funnel for? And after the conversation, you just realize that what they need is actually a sales page or a landing page or a website, and you're like, no, that's not a sales funnel. So I'm going to breaking it down for you today so that you understand that your sales funnel is not a landing page. It's not a sales page. It's a process, right? It's a process that shows you clearly, you have like this visual representation of how you are able to attract your target audience, right? Your target market, how you're able to connect them, and how you're able to work them through that purchasing journey with you. Trust me, this is huge because sometimes, you want to build that momentum. You want to build that excitement. You want to build that confidence, not only in the minds of your audience, but also because you start making the money, you start selling out from within, from you, right? Now, when you're able to see clearly how you're able to connect with these people, where you need to build your tent, what platforms you need to build your tent, what kind of messages are you pushing out, you're able to have like this clear view of what it is. Now it becomes easier to communicate your transformation, the solution that you have for your audience. Now, you not only have like this clear expectation and all of that, it becomes easier for you to sell out on all of those offers. So you see, that's basically what your sales funnel is all about, right? Your sales pages, you're this, you're that. It's just, one of the missing pieces, right, of your sales funnel. You want to, as much as possible, understand what this is so you're able to get the best out of it. I always say this in all of the trainings that I find myself in. The goal behind your sales funnel, two things, right? To be able to get to understand your audience better, and as much as possible, you are able to sell out. It's just sales. That's it, right? But you want to be able to figure out how to go about it, right? Your sales funnel, like I said, is going to help you understand your clients, your prospect, what to expect, how to connect with them, what to provide to them, in what way you should provide to them, right? It also helps you in understanding who you truly are. You're able to define who you are and how best to market, right, to your audience. Trust me, having a sales funnel is powerful. Okay. Usually some people would say, no, there's no need you telling me why I need a sales funnel. Trust me. You need to understand the benefits of certain things for you to know how well, right? How important it is in your business, for your business. I listed out some of these benefits, and I tell you, these are just some, right? These are just some, aside from the fact that, if you have, a funnel, because so many of us do have funnels. Some of us do. But now the question is your funnel, is it set up the right way? Is it designed the right way to be able to give you that result that you need? Most times the answer is no. Now, if you've ever designed a funnel for yourself and you're like, you know what, Teecee, my funnel isn't working, drop one in the chat. No, I'm really serious here because I want to show you what is missing, right, in that funnel so that you're able to fix it and get it working for you. Okay, that's the goal, right? Having a funnel with leaky holes will definitely lead to you having, okay, let me give you an example. So it's like you pouring water, right, in a basket. Nothing is ever going to remain, right? So you just keep putting all of the energy, keep putting all of the effort, and nothing to show for it at the end of the day. Aside from creating, amazing messages that would speak directly to who you want to target, depending on whatever launch you have going on. I always say this: do not launch unless you have a funnel you're working with. Now, whenever I say this, it's always, oh my gosh, Teecee, the expense. No, you want to get results, you need a funnel, because your funnel will help you understand the different stages, right, that your ideal client is in their purchasing journey with you. Now, once you're able to understand that, it becomes easier for you to create and deliver relevant content, messages, right, that speaks directly to a certain set of your audience, right? Now, that way, you're also able to provide them with uninterrupted, amazing customer experience. Why? Because you know who they are, you know what the expectations are, you know what they want and how they want it. Now, once you're able to understand this part, it becomes easier to serve them. It's always very confusing when you are serving people you don't know. You end up making mistakes. You end up not because you're not good, not because your offers are not good, but because you don't understand them, they don't understand you. You're just working on an assumption. As at the end of the day, there's just this glitch, right? So you want to be able to figure that out. That's just one of the benefits. Now, I love this part because I'm sure this is what you want to hear, right? You want to be able to qualify and filter and sieve out, those people that are going to waste your time. Service providers, I'm sure you would definitely agree with me. There's so many people that get on a call with you. There's a bunch of time wasters, right? And so some people would even get on a call with you and they're literally talking something outside, like outside of what exactly you have going on. And you'll be like, why did you even, schedule a call with me in the first place? Right? If you have a discovery call, most times, if you do not have a funnel, it becomes much more difficult, okay, to filter those bad leads, way before they even get to you. So you want, as much as possible, figure this out so you're able to focus on the people that want you, focus on the people that need what you have. Now, it's not about okay, you know what, I need people to buy from me like right now. Okay, sometimes you want to be able to differentiate who your hot leads are, your warm leads, your cold leads. You see, all of these people, right, they're good leads, right? However, they are in the different stages of their purchasing journey with you. Now, how are you able to know who is in the space of a hot lead or a cold lead or a warm lead? How are you able to connect with them at the stage where they are, provide what they need, how they need it, the content, the offer? How are you able to do it if you don't have a funnel, right? Trust me, selling becomes, it feels like breeze, right? That chill, cold breeze when you just, walk beside the ocean on the beach. That's how it feels like when you have a sales funnel. All right. So you want, as much as possible, understand that part first as first, right? Okay, so I know, I talked about trying to touch, but if you're an e-commerce business, if you service provider, because even if you're an e-commerce business owner, right? But you have a business online, I tell you, there's this power with income diversification. Okay, you make more money, passive income, right? You bring in all of this income, and in no time you're getting your six figure, right? So you want to, as much as possible, key into this, right? So this is just an example using your Shopify website. So I was explaining, right, that a simple example or a simple B2C sales funnel might look like, okay, somebody goes to your Shopify website, for example. So now this is not just specific to Shopify website, okay? It could be a Wix website, whatever website you use it, a landing page, okay? It could be a product page. If somebody goes to your website, for example, now the beginning is not your website. The beginning of your, basically where your sales funnel starts, it's not your website, right? It's your traffic generator. Where is this traffic coming from? Now, how did they get to know you? How did they get to hear from you? Is it from your social media post? Is it from your blog post? Is it from Google search? Is it from, a paid advert you did? Where? Okay, so you get that traffic. So that traffic gets to your website, right? Now, these people obviously are still visitors. They don't know anything about you. They just saw you from somewhere. Now, they could have a clue as to who you are if they're already following you on social media. However, most of the time, we still tag them as visitors because they're still getting to know you, right? So now they click on the link and they're like, all right, this is good. And, you have like this, your pop-up on your website, maybe incentivizing them, first time buyer or something, or you just different offer. Now it depends on you on how you want to get them to take action, right? Now you have this, and if they are able to want to take that next step with you, depending on how convincing you are, so they could either go follow you through your website, on they could follow you on social media if they're not following you already, or they could just decide to sign up to your list, right? Now, once they sign up to your list, that means something. They become a lead. Okay, now you can walk them through. Yeah, I know that you have email list here, but your list could be your SMS list, it could be your Telegram list, it could be your WhatsApp list. The most important thing is you are qualifying who these people are. So now they've gone past the public scene. Now they've gotten into a VIP space, right? I call your list the VIP space because now you know these people are interested in what you have going on. And so they've given you their consent to to build a relationship with them, to nurture them, and all of those good stuff, right? You want to, as much as possible, be sure that you know where exactly what these people want, right? Be sure that they're giving you their consent. This is very key. If you want to qualify them, and be sure, and you say to yourself, okay, you know what? I have quality leads, right, in my space. You want, as much as possible, use your double opt-in just so you have your consent, okay? So I said, depending on the contact details they share, you can then take them to that next step. All right, I'm giving you the step, okay? You can then take them to that next step. Usually, once they go into your list, you want to start up with a campaign, right? If it's your email list, you should have a welcome campaign for them, getting them comfortable, getting them, now, even if that's not how they got into your list, they got into your list because they're interested in a particular offer, but for some reason, they're not able to, a particular product, and for some reason, they're not able to continue. You want to follow them up because now they're on your list. You want to follow them up with a campaign, to win them back, to get them back. We're going to talk about that in another week, all right? But after you're able to interact with them based on like A marketing campaign, SMS marketing, WhatsApp, email, depending on how you want to go about it. You want to start giving to them relevant content. Now I'm going to break this down for you. Because you are leveraging on a sales funnel, it becomes easier, right, to create personalized content that speaks directly to the needs of these people, right? Now, once you're able to do this, selling becomes like ABC to you, right? Because these people need what you want. You provide them with what they want, and boom, right? You just hit the jackpot. It's super easy, okay? Now, from prospect customer, really, you want to even incentivize them more. Because sometimes people are like, you know what, Teecee, how do I get these people to buy more? Right? That's the power of your sales funnel. You don't just stop. I always say to people, my funnel don't just stop at just sales, right? Because after the one sale, what happens next? What happens to you? Right? It's the consistency in the income, right? You want to get them coming back, buying more. You need that strategy. Your funnel, that's why it's very powerful, because you literally will keep replicating these customers. As long as they still want you, you want to be ready to stay top of mind. You want to be ready to provide them with everything that they need, right? So as much as possible, you want to just, make sure that you have a funnel working for you in your business, okay? I know I talked about sharing with you elements of a sales funnel that works. But before we go into that, if you have any questions, drop it in the chat. I'll be looking out for your questions. Better still, just keep dropping your questions in the chat. Once we're done with the training, definitely going to go back and pick it up, okay? Just so we're able to tackle all of your questions. So keep the questions coming, and I would definitely pick it up. So now, talking about what you need to get your sales funnel working. I've had people reach out to me, say to me, Teecee, somebody did this, and I'm not seeing nothing, and I'm not doing this, and it is this. They scammed me. Sometimes it's not anyone scamming you. It's just you not understanding that there are basic, specific elements, right, that your sales funnel needs to work. Now, if there is any omission, like in this is like the 4 basic, like literally, if your sales funnel doesn't have anything, you should have all of this, right? Now, if any one of this is missing, sometimes, right, you always get that feedback. Sometimes you always get that rant. So you can have your sales page, your landing page, your website, it can't function on its own. It's like you're saying, I buy a car. You don't put gas in it, you don't put fuel in it, you don't put anything in it, and you just park it in your garage and expect it to work. How is that? Not drive itself, right? Unless you're going to use the self-driving car, but you know what I'm talking about, right? It needs something to work. Hence the need for your engaged audience. And I use the word engaged audience, right? Because for you to have a successful launch, right? For you to have a sales funnel that works, your excited, super pumped up audience is very important. There is no way your sales funnel is going to work if there is no traffic, right? You literally, I think I have to just briefly go back. Let me show you something. So you see this picture here, right? There's so many pictures like this, right? But you see this picture here, having all of these people jumping, right? You need the traffic. For your sales funnel to work, you need that traffic. And not just the traffic, you need engaged audience. people that are excited, like they're already waiting for you. That's one easy way to get your launch sell out. Now, if people are not expecting what you have, who is going to buy it? No one is going to buy it. And your product, your service is not going to sell itself. Your knowledge, you're just going to have your knowledge. It's just going to be you and yourself that know that you're that good. Nobody else will, right? So you need the engaged audience, okay? Because this engaged audience tap into your landing page, right? Now let me break this down for you. Most times we think, or we have this misconception that funnels are landing pages or sales pages, and they're just posts that carries your offer. So even if you have an amazing landing page, well designed, but your offer is not clearly communicated, right? You're not able to communicate the transformation your product or your service is providing to this super pumped up audience. Nothing's gonna happen. They're just maybe just going to find their way to your list, some, but nothing's gonna happen. You're not gonna make that sale, right? So it is like your irresistible offer, properly communicated, properly structured, is as good as, you paying attention to it. Is as good as you paying attention to your landing page. It's as good as you paying attention to your traffic generator. Where is it? Blog posts? Is that where you're getting your traffic from? Is it paid? Is it organic? Social media? What platform? Right? You want to be able to, it's the different piece, right? And then you bring this different piece together to make one whole unified bunch. Yeah. That's what it is. Okay. Now, I love the automated marketing campaign. That's like very intentional. I had to put that because if you want to set your business on autopilot, that's basically one of the benefits you get from having a sales funnel, right? I personally, right, I have twin boys. I laugh when I always talk about it. I have twin boys, very active, and they always give me a reason to want to exercise, even when I don't want to, right? Now, they keep your life very active. Sometimes fun, sometimes not too fun, because you have to go around. Like, I literally had my episode of Back in Fun Hospital. I think that's like about last week, right? We just literally finished the whole episode yesterday, right? And life happens. Even if you don't have kids, life happens. Now, when life happens, doesn't mean your business stop existing. Think about it. Your clients still want you. They still want to hear from you. Your audience still want to hear from you. You want to stay top of mind because with online space, that's the trick, right? Hence the need for automating your marketing campaign. Now, this can be your email, it could be your email, it could be your what's the name again? Your SMS, it could be WhatsApp, it could be, it could even be your social media, right? Automating your marketing campaign is key. So as to literally put your entire business on autopilot, let your business make money for you, right? That's one of the benefits of having a sales funnel, right? So once you have these 4 elements, trust you would love and enjoy running the business, right? Especially online. Okay, so yes, that's the first second, right? Yeah, that's the first and second segment. Let me know if you have any questions. Keep dropping your questions in the chat. I see them all, but I want to be able to have designated time for your question. Now, if you want the secret to unlocking, consistent 6-figure launches, you want to transition from being a 9-to-5 amazing professional to being a full-time entrepreneur, you're scared. You're not sure if it's time. Now, take this 1-minute quiz to discover how to launch your offers to a hot list of ready buyers. It's a quiz, right? This will just help you figure out what stage you're in. Are you ready? Because I always like to say this to my clients. You want to be ready, right? You want to be ready, whether it's really no perfect time to launch. However, once you're able to tick, all of the things, check, 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 now okay, you know what, Teecee, I can do it. Let me do it. Let me take that step. So that's basically what the 1-minute quiz is all about. Now, we're going to how you want to make money. The different business. Literally, even if you don't like this, you need this funnels ASAP in your business. Like even if you're saying to me, okay, Teecee, there are 3, which one do I start from? Well, you will decide once I'm done, right? Okay, so I have 3 for you. So there's so many funnels because depending on what your goal is, you need to design a funnel that will help you achieve your goal. Okay. You want to be able to design a funnel that will help you achieve your goal. However, if you're starting off, right, you can, start off with this. This will help you at least start growing your business, start scaling your business, to 6 figures. Then every other one can just come with the flow, right? I love the lead generation funnel, live event funnel, high ticket funnel, because I'll say to you, both e-commerce, service providers, we all need a lead generation funnel because you're not going to sell to yourself. Your product and your services are not going to sell to you're not going to sell to yourself. You're not going to use what you're providing. Hence the need for quality leads. People that are ready, waiting, super pumped up, waiting for you, right? For you to launch that offer, for you to launch that product, that service. Hence the need to design for yourself a lead generation funnel. Your live events funnel, obviously, this is for service providers, right? Services-based businesses. This is where basically you have your webinar funnel, workshop funnel, your life challenge funnel. So if you are a health and wellness coach or consultant, if you are insurance, if you are entertainment, if you are event planning, entertainment, health awareness, in real estate, you want as much as possible tap into your life events funnel, right? I love those challenges. Trust me, they help you not only create and diversify your offers, it also helps you in streamlining your sales cycle, the sales process. It works like magic, trust me. I'm just going to pause with that. Now, if you're like me that love the high ticket thing, so really now, I'm going to share this with you. Sometimes some people would say, oh, I don't like high ticket because it's demanding. Well, that's why it's a high ticket, right? Because sometimes some people, that's why it's important, right, for you to have a funnel, because you're able to decide where exactly people are in their journey with you. Now, some people need extra attention, that VIP attention. Don't leave them. Don't leave them behind. Okay? Take advantage of it. That's what your high ticket is about. Just giving, extra attention, one-on-one attention, and extra experience, and all of that. And it works. And so if you want to scale, you want to think about it too. For people that want the extra, give them extra, right? So this is just a breakdown of what your lead generation funnel looks like. Like you have it, right? This is just a simple, I literally just drew this pencil, my my notes. I made my notes and I'm like, you know what, let me just scribble something, so you can see what this looks like real time. So it's not picture, it's me writing, and that's my beautiful handwriting. You like. All right, so benefits basically, right? For your lead generation funnel, the goal behind this funnel is to help you generate quality leads, right? That's the goal. Generate quality leads. Leads that are hot leads, hot list of quality leads. People ready, waiting to just tap into your offer. So with this particular funnel, you're going to be preparing your audience, building that momentum, building that relationship. You're blowing up your awareness, your presence online, the interest of these people, just blowing it up, right? That's basically what that's basically what your lead generation looks like. Your lead generation funnel is for, right? It helps you understand better the target market. It helps you understand better who you want to serve, who you are as a brand, as a business owner, right? It helps you in building that hot list, right? Because you need it if you're going to launch. All right. So you need it whether e-commerce, whether service, you definitely need this. So, the space where I have your landing page, it could be your product page if you're an e-commerce business, right? But you want to, as much as possible, leverage on the double opt-in, right? This is very important. Your double opt-in, your offer structuring, and your sequence, your follow-up sequence, right? This is very key. Because for your double opt-in, if people don't give you their consent, right? Most times you always find your emails, especially in the spam. Now, if you're using your SMS list, that's also very tricky. If people don't give you their consent, they definitely you should be waiting up for the block and repeat. And that's very risky to your IP, risky to your domain, because your domain can be blacklisted. Your IP can be blacklisted. Okay, so you want to be very careful with that. I talked about the live event funnel. I love the webinar funnel. Your challenges, or you have your 3-day challenge, 5-day challenge. These are like money droppers. Like they'll literally bring in the money, right? They bring in the money, they bring in the ideas, they bring in the revenue, they bring in the offers, right? And they get you understanding your audience better. Now, you want to be sure that you want to be sure as much as possible that your webinar funnel, your webinar is basically what your audience wants. So if you have an audience that is more interactive, they love it live, you can have it live. Now this, once done, right, and you have like proof, social proof, testimonials, you can have it evergreen. Set it up as an evergreen funnel. You know why? So that it can just make money for you on autopilot. I've had 5-day launch, 5-day challenge launch funnels that basically bettered courses, right, from a 5-day challenge. Because yes, your typical course doesn't have to be 10 modules or 5 modules, right? You're gonna have a course of 3 modules, right? Because trust me, the more accessible, right, the more your course is able to communicate clearly, right, the better. So you want to, as much as possible, tap into this. Okay. Your 5-day challenge, obviously, you need plan, you need your offer. Timeline is very key if you're doing challenges, right? Let me just pause there because there's something I need you to know. If you've ever done, if you've ever created a lead magnet, before. Doesn't matter what lead magnet it is, right? Share with me in the chat what lead magnet you're using now, because your lead generation funnel needs that. Okay, remember, this would help you in qualifying your leads. This would help you in getting, your ideal client's contact information, so you're able to sell them something and all of that. And your leads can be anything and everything that is relevant, that is valuable and useful to your audience. Okay, so you want to, as much as possible put that into consideration. Okay. I was talking about, hold on, let me go back. Okay. Yeah, I was talking about your live events funnel. Okay. You can have them be your webinar, it could be your workshop, it could be your 5-day challenge, right? But as much as possible, know that the goal, right? The goal is to help you get quality leads to a certain offer, right? Usually the goal behind this particular funnel is to make sales, right? It's not just the leads. Yes, you're going to get the leads, but you want to sell the lead, sell something to your leads, right? So you're taking them somewhere. Okay. Now I have the high ticket funnel. This is super easy, right? You just need simple things: your landing page or your sales page. You need your thank you page. So you need your thank you page, your landing page, so it's super easy. Remember, your high ticket funnel should be as simplified as possible. It should be very simple, straight to the point, no too much talk, because the people that are ready to pay, all they need is conviction that you can deliver on whatever your offerings are, right? And I love this high ticket funnel because basically it weeds out all of, people that can't pay, people that can't afford your high ticket offers, right? It just clears them out, weeds them off. And so when you're creating, that impact, you're not feeling overwhelmed getting people to get on a call with you. They're not able to pay for the offering, right? So you want as much as possible. If you have a high ticket offer or package, know that you need a high ticket funnel, right? So that you don't waste your time. You help people manage their expectations, and you get what you need, right? Which is the right people paying into your offering. Yes, so we're just gonna round up with this, right? Recommended tools. There's so many amazing tools for your sales funnel. You have you can use funneling softwares like ClickFunnels. There is FG funnels. There is GrooveFunnels. There's Lead Pages. There is HubSpot's builds amazing funnels, right? If you have a cloud-based email marketing platform, you can also build your funnels within, right? They're amazing platforms, but remember, you want to make sure that the tool that you use it on is cloud-based, right? It has it's highly compatible, right? It's able to you're able to integrate it to whatever other various platforms or tools that you use, right? Most importantly, it is user-friendly, right? With the interface, user-friendly. You want to also check the customer support. That's a big one for me as well, right? You want to check the customer support. You want to check the customer support as much as possible. Okay, so thank you so much. I think I still see, hold on. Yeah, so let me know if you have any question. I can share more of the tools with you if you're very specific with what exactly you want to work with and what your budget is, right? Thank you so much, everyone, for participating actively to this workshop. In this workshop, I'm Teecee, and I will check in on all of your questions right now. Thank you so much.
All right, TC, you dropped a lot of complex, dense gems on us. Kudos to everybody that has been in this session, digesting this, writing notes about this, taking it in. I know that this was one of the more dense sessions, and these are important. Again, we're talking about bending but not breaking in the middle of a recession. And what TC is teaching you is not just the marketing, right? But the sales piece. Hey, beautiful, how are you? Oh, you're on mute, mama.
Okay, I'm great. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay.
All right, CC. So I'm gonna flip questions to you. They're a good bit, and we'll try to blitz through these pretty quickly because y'all, we have one more session to end the day, and then y'all are free to go to the booths and like kick it with your homies, kick it with your biz besties. But I'll flip the first question on stage, TC, and this one is from Amber Hurt, and she asks, "What is your advice to get over the thought of sending out too many emails and potentially losing people?"
Segmentation. So here's the thing, right? Pardon me if you have this echo. I'm actually in the hospital. But
Are you okay? TC. Are you okay? Because we're gonna have to stop it now if you're
I'm good.
not
I'm good
okay.
now. I'm good now. So
Black
you
woman, you
need
sure?
to.
You sure? Are you sure, black
Yeah.
woman? All
Yes.
right, go ahead.
Okay, so you want to, as much as possible, segment. So that's where your sales funnel comes into place. Because as people work through your funnel, right, they kind of your funnel sees them out, right, and so you're able to meet them where they are. Now, with so many emails, your definition of so many emails is because you're sending everyone the same thing. Now, with segmenting your list, what happens is you are creating personalized content for these people, right? And now there's really nothing like too much emails for people that want to consistently hear from you. Now, if you say to me, TC, TC, some people maybe, I'm sending maybe 3, 4, 5 emails. I tell you, if you have a launch, right, like a serious launch, you wouldn't want to send just one email. Now, not everyone is interested in that particular launch. That is why once you're able to highly segment your list, it becomes easier to figure out who are the people that needs this particular content, this particular offer, so that you're able to, target those emails to those people, right? And so there is really no such thing. I tell you, people that want to hear from you, I have people saying to me, TC, like, you need to keep sending me these reminders. I'm super busy. Right now, some people are like, you know what? I don't want to get too many of these emails. Have them in another segment. Have a special space for them. So you're not releasing them out. What you're doing is creating a VIP special space just for them. I hope
All
that
right,
answers.
CC, that was amazing. But let me tell you something. I can't, in good conscience, keep going and see these things in your hand and stuff. So I'm gonna need you,
Like, I'm going
friend.
to use this hand.
Listen to me. No, friend. I'm gonna need you, black woman, to make sure that your cup is full. Okay. And we good. We got your information. I promise you, we got your freebie. It's in the app already, it's in the lounge already with the button that says download freebies. But what is most important, black woman, is you taking care of yourself because you're not a martyr. Like, we got you. We're gonna protect you at all costs. We're gonna pray for you right now. We're gonna love on you. We're gonna wish you well mending, but we good. We got you. I promise. Okay.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Yeah, but I'm actually hopefully going to be discharged today, though.
All right. Well, you rest now. Okay. We're gonna DM you, y'all. That's TC.obm. Okay. DM her and send her a whole bunch of love because she needs it. All right. Love you, mama. Mwah. Bye. All right. Cool. So we're gonna keep this rolling. Okay. because these are good questions. So I hope that the segmentation piece made sense. A natural question for somebody should be, how do I segment? How do I segment? And I want you to go into your email marketing platform. So whether it is MailChimp or Flowdesk or all the other ones that exist, right? Kartra, all these things, Kartra, not Kartra or Thrivecart. And there are these things called tags, right? So you can tag people based on their behaviors, right? For instance, everybody that's here at the summit has a Blaze Virtual Summit Summer 2023 tag, right? And that just allows us to only send summer-related emails to you all and not bother the rest of the folks, right? So segmentation is what she just described. Very good answer. Love that. We have a few more minutes, and so I'll cipher through these questions. Alexis Miller, if you hear me, I would love for you to raise your hand and come to the stage to help me tag team these, because you're actually really, really good with marketing. No pressure if you don't feel like it though, but if I see your hand raised, I'll bring you up to help answer these questions. So the next question comes from Winnie, and she asks, do you gravitate more to all-in-one platforms, oh, I love this, or prefer to keep elements of your sales funnel separate? The scale is a word, right? Scale is a word. Scale is a word. Scale is a word. Scale is a word. And so we know that growth equals the increase in your revenue, but it has no indication that your expenses aren't also increasing, right? And if you are growing in your revenue and your expenses and your time spent and your resources and your people keep growing, you are not scaling, Black woman, right? But scale means you increase your revenue without an equal increase in your expenses or your time, etc. And the all-in-one platforms give you that leverage. Why? Because you can have one software cost per month that does not go up based on your activity. And if you can replace 5 other tools, a lot of people use Wix in this way, for instance, right? If you can replace five other tools with one tool, then of course that's scale, right? Of course that is more productivity, more ROI, more benefit from one platform. And so I would say as much as you can find that, the better. Now, not everybody does everything, right? And so you don't want to use crappy things just because, but you got to figure out how to, this is a big word, okay? But how to simplify your tech stack, because paying for 30 subscriptions is not sustainable. What's up, Alexis? Thank you for joining me, Mamacita.
I was actually going to piggyback on that. You want to do,
Yes.
you want to get one tool that is going to be efficient in what you do. That can do it all. HubSpot is a good one. MailChimp is a good one. Those are really good for beginners. And then kind of also piggybacking on what Casey said, the segmentation is the tagging. That takes it's the client journey, excuse me. That's what I was trying to say. And that's the journey through once they come from wherever, whether they're coming from meeting you in person or coming from your social media, coming from your website. That's the journey that client is going on. So that will, making sure that that's in place will alleviate them being bombarded with a bunch of emails.
Ashe. Thank you, Alexis. And I'm flipping another one to you. Y'all, this is community, right? When you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. Love you, Alexis. All right. So this one, Alexis, is coming from China. And then she asks, should you have more than one funnel per service/product? I apologize if this has been answered already. No, it hasn't.
You want me to take it?
Yep.
No. I think the more streamlined that you are, the more you're able to be effective in how you serve your clients. So no. What do you think?
I agree. One thing that I can't remember what part this was. It might have been on her high ticket funnel page, but it was small, so it might have been easy to see. I agree with Alexis, right? Like you actually want to use upsells and downsells, right? To just efficiently not spend your time to just funnel them where they need to go, right? So let's say you have a high ticket funnel and like I'm gonna make this up. Meeting with you costs $5,000. It's actually super dope if at some point in that journey, maybe after the inquiry that they send in, you actually show them the real price and say, if you proceed with this, is this. And then you give them 2 buttons. These are call to action buttons. And you say, if you're ready to book a call now, click this button and those qualified leads book the call. And then you can say, not in your price range right now. And you actually give them the course, right? Or you actually give them the, less expensive resource, the tool, the templates, etc., right? That's no involvement from you, but that sales funnel, like exactly like Alexa said, right? It's one sales funnel, but it actually points people in the direction they need to go, and then you can do automatic tagging. Whoever does this, you tag them as whatever. Whoever does that, you tag them as whatever else. So I agree with that. Upsell, downsell is what that's called. We've experienced it, right? And it's worked. I'll give you one more, Alexis, and then we have to go to the very last section of the day.
And
From a
it's super
fire sister. Go ahead, Alexis.
super quick. This is another one of those things, like when I was talking about with Jasmine, this is another one of those things where you might want to bring in help. Shameless plug, Miss Yvonne. But but note that there are people that make a living off of automation, marketing automation, sales funnels and stuff like that. So I know that we're thinking about the economy and stuff like that, but maybe spend your coins smarter by bringing somebody in that could do something like that for you. That way you're just not chasing these leads, because you're losing money not having these systems in place, right? So my thought.
Period. And that's exactly what you should do in a recession, right? Think about it. Like, if you're not in your most profitable skills in a recession, that's crazy, right? Like, if you know how to make money or whatever you're doing, connections or whatever that's important, you're losing. Like, the ROI is lower in your business because you're tinkering around with stuff you're not good at. Does that make sense? Like, if you spend in like 3 months tinkering with stuff you'll never be exceptional at versus being in your zone of genius, right? And then have somebody come in 2 days, mean it, right? In 2 days and they knock the thing out, right? That's smarter, but that's CEO living, right? Versus being the hardest working employee in your business. Okay. Last one. This one is from Vaniva. If I said your name wrong, I'm so sorry. This one is from Vaniva, and she asks, how could you use AI to create a user-friendly sales funnel? And I'll kick that to you too, Alexis.
Yeah, absolutely. I like literally just how you question that. Go into ChatGPT and ask that same question and be specific. Obviously, create a sales funnel for my X, Y, and Z. That being not specific, and then just giving it to whatever AI chat tool that you utilize, and then having it build it out. And then, of course, you can make the specific edits as you want to, but let AI do the work so that you don't have to. That's what I would say.
Let AI do the work. Put that on the wall. Put that on a sticky note. Love that. Alexis, you're super dope, and I appreciate you pivoted in for the sister who needs to fill her cup today. Love you.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. Super dope. Excellent questions. I know that was very dense, as the summers always are, because we want you to be at the front of the line, not the back, Black women. And so I'm very proud of you all for leaning in, for holding on, for staying engaged. We have one more session of the day. This one is called Fine, Fabulous, and Free. And let me just tell you, Shawty knows finance. Did you hear me? So some more money talk. I promised yesterday that we would actually make sure we held space for this pretty frequently in the summit, just because like this is the make or break it in recessions, right? Like, we know that, right? So let's hop over. This one is coming from Miss Racine Riker. She is super, super dope. I can't wait for this. And this is ending the day. Okay. See y'all on the other side. Peace.